Hello everyone and welcome to a little bit of a quick Imperator update video. And yes, it is indeed an update video because Imperator Rome has updated to version 2.01. It's still a Marius update of course, but as with all Paradox games, actually every game really that exists, when they get released there is a pre-release kind of freeze on the code base just to make sure, especially with Steam, you can get everything over to them and they can parse it all and make sure it can be passed out to the users as easily as possible. There is a freeze on the code base before release. Of course, time does not stop in between this freeze and when the public version goes live, and things are found and fixed and changed, and all of those things tend to come in a post-patch release or post-update patch, and that's this one. That is the 2.01 update, and we have a changelog that we're going to go through, and personally, I'm pretty happy with some of the changes in this. So let's just have that go on the loading screen while we have a look at this lovely little changelog right here. So, hi, Jamor here. We're happy, we've been pleased with the positive reception of 2.0 Marius in the years of Alexander has gotten. Greatly appreciate your support and feedback. I'm also happy to be able to present to you the 2.01 patch right now, which is the result of fixes and tweaks we were able to get after the code freeze for 2.0. Features some nice free content for all players, which I hope you'll like. Details under the cut. So, here we go. And this is, it's relatively extensive. There's a lot of stuff in here. Some things that I'm incredibly excited about, I'm not gonna lie. So, when we find something that we can have a look at in the game, we'll have a look at it in the game as well. So, immediately we've got new art for Anatolian cities, which is quite nice. Let's go and have a look at those. I believe previously the Anatolians used the Greek city set, so we'll just have a quick scan at the Greek city set to remind ourselves what they look like. Kind of like a marbly thing with the terracotta tiles. Let's have a look now at the Anatolian city set. That is a little bit different, yeah. Oh, we still got the same, kind of marbly with terracotta top, but those buildings are certainly different, and I actually kind of like them. I kind of like them a lot. We got any more? Maybe now in the south. Yeah, I kind of like these. They're not too radically different to what they used to be, but they are different enough to, a little bit more differentiation on the map, which is always something to be happy about, in my opinion. Lovely. Family heads are now distinguished by a coloured bar in their portraits. So again, we'll just we'll start as Cappadocia, and we'll have a look at the characters, and we'll have a look at the show families. The character head, I believe you would be one of them. We've got, oh hang on, is that it there? There's a coloured line right at the top, which no one else has. You can see it most frequently on this one. I will say that I think this does need a little bit more work. It's really hard to see, and it's especially hard to see when it's a blue on a sky background. I think it just needs a little bit more. Not gonna lie. Just a smudge more work. It doesn't do it for me right now. Pretenders are distinguished by a bloody ruler icon in the character's card. That's interesting. We don't actually have a pretender right now, so I can't really show it. In the government tab, I mean, if we were to have our character die and there's a successor, it's these that have a bloody coin icon, I think that's really cool. Actually, I really do think that is very, very cool. Would love to experience that, but of course, this patch is 10 minutes old, so I've not actually had a chance to play a game with it yet. Tooltips. Mouse over of state view and pop pie charts now displays the percentage with integrated cultures, adherence of the state religion, and total population. Our intention is to iterate on this feature, however we felt the access to these values was more important to include in the state than not at all. I call this the Lambert appeasement update. This is the Lambert appeasement update because this is something that this is my contribution. It's my contribution. This was me. I love it. I got access to 2.0 on the 5th or 6th of February, one of those two. and I was in contact with Arheo before release quite frequently, just passing back ideas and updates and thoughts and such. And this was one of the things that this is me. This is my contribution. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. There was another one that I had asked for as well. Is it in? It is not. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that'll come in another patch. But yeah, seeing also them saying that this will be iterated on. One of the things that I asked for after I saw that he had implemented this mouse over to, have it up, is seeing if there could be a toggle option in the menu to have this percentage always shown. Because personally, I know after, a decent amount of playing the game that, there will be on top the culture, and then this one will be religion. I don't really need to see the icons per se after that much time. I know what they are. So I would like to have the information, which would be, the number, the percentage. I like this. I like this a lot. Pie charts can get fucked. I don't like pie charts, but I do like this percentage. This percentage is useful, concise information where it needs to be. Love it. Added the tooltip to for ancient wonders under construction. Obviously, we can't really show that one just yet. Changed opinion text from first to third person to avoid confusing tooltips in diplomacy view. That's nice. That's nice. Character's current party conviction in republics is now displayed in the character card. That's nice. Pops are now sorted by pop type by default in the pop view. We've added a bunch of extra information to Great Wonder windows and tooltips. A warning for lack of materials when building a Great Wonder. History entries for legions will no longer use the Christian calendar. I probably can't check that as Cappadocia because don't have any legions. But I can load up one of my older saves and we can see that one in action. Sound, we've prevented DLC locked music tracks from playing for non-DLC users. Well, you've had your 1 day of, or is it 2 days now, of the new tracks, which I personally think are really kind of awesome. Especially Moments of the Battle. I love that track. That's the one with the trumpets. It's very hype and I like it very much. We can have a look now at the legions, the history. And yeah, they're now using the ABC rather than BCE. I'm sure people will be kind of upset about that because, some people really don't like having AUC. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one. Yeah, enjoy. I also apparently have a mod installed right now. I was testing some different mods. Ignore the look of these forts and those icons. That's a mod that I have installed. I could have I turned that off. But for Great Wonders, there's now new tooltips for effects, I guess, and tooltips for if you don't have the right things. Probably, I don't know. I haven't really gone too much into the wonder building just yet. I have built a wonder in my pre-release state, but yeah, I've not done too terribly much with it, so something to look into. So, game balance. Levies now have a scaling cooldown based on the strength of the levy at the disband time. Also applies to levies who are auto-disbanded due to stack wipe. Does that mean, then, that if they are disbanded at full strength, you can raise them immediately again? I really hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true. We can test that. Let's just make a levy there. Then we will disband said levy. 4 months have passed. Okay, so 4 months is still the minimum. Increase by up to 12 months based on the current strength of the levy. Okay, that's good then. I was worried that it would be 4 months would stay as a normal thing, and then if they're not wiped at all, then they'd go down to 1 month. This I like a lot. This I like a lot. That's a good change. That's a very good change. Levy cooldowns will now be reset if attacked while at peace. Ah, very nice. So you can immediately raise if you are attacked. Say you disband all your levies. You sign a peace. You disband all your levies, and that's when you know, your friend who's playing multiplayer with you decides that's when I'm going to attack because he's just disbanded all his levies, he won't have any armies for 4 months. Perfect timing. No, not anymore. Fantastic. We've added the Daidoki Rivals opinion modifier between successes to make alliances less likely at the start of the game. Good. I would actually like to test that one. So we're just going to go that way again. I want to see what that modifier is. The AI now properly assigns commanders to legions. Good. Improved levy size calculation slightly. Fixed being able to merge tribal levies led by different chiefs. Fixed state capitals ownership flipping. Added rounding to Great Wonder price. Disallowed risky interactions in the lobby view. Don't know what that is all about. Fixed an issue with loading saves made in observer mode. Yeah, I did notice this because obviously I did quite a lot of observer mode. If I loaded a save after being in observer mode, I would still be in observer mode, even if I was, you know, loading a save where I was not in observer mode. So yeah, that's good. Lowered hot join tick limit in attempt to help slower computers catch up. Fixed an issue where money increased in value when changing hands. I mean, that's real life, isn't it? Fixed tooltips referring to great works instead of great wonders. Fixed multiplayer interface elements not using new UI design. DLC deities will now properly use vanilla icons as fallbacks. Issues with character loyalty tooltips. We got effect selection of tooltips should now be hidden if there are none. Inventions should now properly list the effects in their tooltips. We've fixed the Barbarian Corsairs task not requiring territories to have pirate havens. Divine Found a Thracian mission task deifying multiple characters. Being able to arrange marriages with or for imprisoned characters. Republic corruption events not making much sense. League of Corinth mission task requiring exactly 3 subjects instead of at least 3. Mithridatic regnal numbers. Thrace event drawing Epirus into war firing if already involved in a war together. Solo decision being available too widely. Broken happiness modifier for reward of cities of grace. Italian League task. We got Phrygia and Antigonid cause waiver stubborn choice. Lots of fixes here. There's one that I'm looking for specifically. There we go. Mission task requiring more buildings than it was possible to build. This was very obvious with the mission for building 2 great temples when it's only possible to build 1. So it's good that that one has been solved. Tooltip issues when becoming Pergamon. Everyone should become Pergamon. They're fucking great. Matching names of support pretender and intervening succession crisis character interactions. Broken tooltips in Thracian missions relating to releasing subjects. Reworked land given to Pergamon in Antigonid split events. Fix some cases where subunits and legion maintenance modifiers were granted in events to countries that didn't have legions. That's very good. Yeah, no, I have noticed that. Don't have any legions. Why are you giving me legion maintenance reduction? Come on. Also, subunits granted in events. I did notice this with mercenaries specifically. If a mercenary was sacking a town or whatever, they would occasionally get that event where they the commander gets 2 or 3 light infantry, and that meant you couldn't actually disband them. I believe that's what this fix is also referring to, so it'd be nice. That's very nice. Missing governor portraits and state improvements events. Cleaned up the tooltip of revoke holding interaction. Fixed event not destroying the Colossus of Rhodes. Well, I mean, why would you want to destroy the Colossus of Rhodes? It's the best world wonder ever. Various literally unplayable typos. Glad those are gone, so it's now playable. Incorrect terrain types in Anatolia. Removed Kenatai tribal tag in Anatolia. Really? Was that right here? No, that's Marindinia. I noticed... I guess I didn't notice it. I don't think I remember seeing that tag. Either way, Gortinia's fort locator being misplaced, and fix the Spanish localization of that. Lovely stuff. And yeah, the Lambert Appeasement Patch is released. So, that is the Lambert Appeasement Patch 2.0.1. And yeah, you can play with it right now. You can just update your game. Make sure it's updated if you haven't done yet. Maybe you can restart Steam to get that kick-started. And there's a bunch of fixes in there. And as we all know, the most impressive fix is clearly this one right here, which is it's just delightful. It's actually delightful. I'm very happy with it. While we're here, actually, let's see. What is your opinion modifier? Daidoki Rivalry, -75. In alliance actions, we've got... I guess I probably shouldn't have chosen the Antagonists, should I? But yeah, having that that -75 to opinion is probably what is going to prevent them from being allies in the future, which is nice because, you know, having Egypt ally Macedon and then during the Daidogi Wars giving them all of like Judea, Palestine, Syria is a bit awkward, not gonna lie. So it's good that that's not going to happen anymore. Anyway, that has been the 2.0.1 update. I hope you found it informative. Go enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.